So I was recently made aware that there is an entire generation of people alive today that have no idea about anything about the very short-lived golden age of flash browser games. And which means there's an entire generation of people out there that have no idea about this specific game, SteamBirds, which is about 16 years old now, and it basically is one of the greatest turn-based aerial combat tactics war games out there. Of course, it was very short-lived because it's a very short game, but it has this charm, and in terms of gameplay, its simplicity, which has never quite been recreated by anybody so far. Everyone, when it comes to aerial combat tactics war games, they're always trying to make it more complex than what it really should be. They're always trying to go for the simulation, the three-dimensional air combat, kind of the dimensions, trying to get that into the gameplay, and it's never ever quite like worked out. But this game here is basically for me, it's basically the best kind of digitized version of the X-Wing miniatures game before X-Wing became a thing on the tabletop. If that makes sense. Yeah, if there was ever to be like a digitized version of X-Wing, it would probably follow something similar to the formula of this if it wanted to get that kind of feel for the game. But yeah, I figured I'd take a trip down memory lane and play through some of the campaign here. So let's just have a look at that. So I'm just gonna go through some of the lore. Basically, it's a science fiction steampunk kind of setting. It's an alternate history where in the 1830s here that someone invents fusion technology. And basically what happens is that there's this massive arms race that occurs. And you have in this game where it takes place in like the First World War, Second World War era. But in this alternate timeline, everyone has like nuclear powered machines. So in this case here, we're gonna have prop aircraft and later on jet aircraft, which are all nuclear fusion powered. And all the weapons are all fusion powered as well. So it's like this really wacky steampunk type setting, but it's perfect. It's perfect for the type of game that they went for, and the gameplay reflects that. So we're gonna just go off here and play the first mission. I think this one is just the tutorial. Yeah, it is. So we'll just go over like the basics of the game. Okay, destroy the drones to complete your training. You can drag the marker to move, aim for the enemy, and then the end turn is off to the right. Okay, so what you can do here, and this is great because like it's 16 years old, it was a flash browser game. The amount of like time and effort that went into making this game is absolutely ridiculous. You won't find this kind of effort or passion for a project in most AAA games anymore. So if you even hover over your aircraft, you get to see all the stats, the status, and later on you will see the special modifications and weapons abilities that certain aircraft have. So this is our basic fighter right here, the Bristol. And now we're engaging. I think this is like the Axis. Well, not the Axis. This is still the First World War part of the game. What is it? This is the Entente, and then there was. Damn, I forget my history now. But I think this is basically the Germans. This is their baseline fighter here, and there's two of them. So in terms of core game mechanics, you get to move around the arrow and you're limited. It doesn't quite show you what the limitations are for the angles that your aircraft is allowed to bank in any one turn, but they do exist and they change for each different type of aircraft. So in this case here, if you want to, turn as hard left as we want, this is as far as we go, and this is as far as it can go, or this is as short as it goes. And you see that it adjusts according to the hidden variables for each aircraft characteristics, how far we can turn. So if we really want to move really slow but also want to turn hard, we can only go about this much. But if we go much faster, then we can start making a 90-degree turn. And that'll become a little bit more apparent once we unlock different aircraft and we get a squadron in the air with different aircraft. So all of the weapons, well, not all, but for the baseline fighter here, the weapons fire off in like a 90-degree arc. Actually, I think it might be 75. from the front here. So it goes up to the sides just a little bit. So you don't necessarily need to be pinpoint accurate with your aiming here. It gives some leeway, just like the X-Wing miniatures game. So for the tutorial mission here, we're just going to shoot down these two bandits. So we're just going to slot in behind here on bandit 1. Click the end turn. And that's the combat right there. So we got the bandit in our sights. You could see there that we started off shooting even long before our nose was quite onto the bandit itself. And the longer that we're in behind the enemy and we're getting shots off, I think that the accuracy of your shots also increase. And the closer you get to the enemy aircraft, the more damage you do. So like there's a lot of things here which is very similar to the X-Wing miniatures game. So there's that. Okay, so yeah, this is turn-based. All aircraft move at the same time after planning is done. Yep. I should have explained that as well. Everything happens simultaneously, so it's a WeGo system. Before WeGo was like really started to be popularized in a lot of turn-based games. At least that's how I remember it back in 2010. I was very young in 2010. Alright, so now we have introduction of the special abilities. So here we have the super speed. So this is like the boost function. So if I just click on this icon here, you can see that this is how far we can go now. It's almost doubled our range. And if we try to... oh yeah, okay. So you can still see we're still governed by the hidden characteristics of this specific aircraft, how far and how hard we can turn. We can turn a little bit harder now. If we had... oh, okay. Yeah. Okay, not quite. But for slowing down, okay, the boost is not limited to that, but once we extend out our range here and our speed, you can see the difference in that. So we're just going to move out here. Okay, oh, it tells us about that. Moving the map. You can scroll in and out. This is fully maxed out. Very rare for the game to encompass the whole map, but it has been known to happen every now and then. I can recall this, the arrow keys. Oh. Yeah, okay. Okay, tailing the enemies. Okay, damage multiplier once you're in behind. So that's there's another game that has this mechanic. I can't remember what it's called. Blood Red Skies, I think. That's World War II miniatures air combat tactics war game on the tabletop. It has this. No, the mechanic isn't quite like this, but it does give you bonuses once you're behind an enemy. I completely forgot about this part. Okay, so we're just gonna boost in here, close the distance to the second bandit. There we go, pretty fast. Okay, I'm just gonna slot in behind here and nail him. Okay, need a couple more shots. And splash 2. Alright. Achieve new rank. Now, onto the second mission. 1916, Massacre at Hamburg. The British Air Corps battles stumble upon 4 German observation drones. The resulting carnage demonstrates the power of air superiority. Fair enough, so this is the First World War scenario, and then it goes on to the Second World War later on. Right. So we have a small little free-for-all. So what we're gonna do is that we're gonna hang back. Gonna hang back and wait for these guys to pick targets. We have a special ability here called the shield. This one prevents us from taking damage, but we don't get to shoot once this is up. And there's a cooldown. I believe there's a cooldown timer on this. We'll find out. But we're just gonna play it cool. Fly very slow. See what everybody else does. Okay. Fly off to the left here. I'm going to activate our shields, and if this this bandit over here continues to commit to us, then we'll start maneuvering in around. Nope, he didn't. Okay, we have opportunity now. Yeah, so there's a cooldown, and it's a cooldown for both abilities. Right, so you can see here, ability recharging for 1 more turn. So he's not interested in engaging us anymore. We've got these 2 bandits, the 2 blue bandits, going down to the south. Right, we're gonna nail the cyan dude here. Get him, and then adjust accordingly after that. Big splash 1. Yep, he did. It's going down. Let's try close the distance here. Prevent them from turning around together. We want to try to isolate and nail as many of these guys as possible before they turn around and start hitting us. Right, this guy... Okay, he's almost dead. This guy is probably going to be able to get some shots on us. Slow down here. And increase our time and exposure for our guns. Get as many shots off. Okay, we got him. We have not finished this dude. We're gonna finish him off. The gray bandit is not turning back in towards us. Okay, new our hard left turn. But since this is still the early missions, we only control one aircraft. But soon we will get a squadron. Okay, splash 3. Now onto the last dude. Still the tutorial mission, so the AI is off doing dumb things, but we have managed to get everybody and not receive a single hit. Okay. I can't remember the last time I actually played this game. I think it must have been 16 years ago. New rank? Alright, so still in the First World War, quote-unquote First World War. Yeah, it does actually say here World War I. Okay, so the Battle of Essen. The remnants of the German Air Force are pursued to the town of Essen, where the final air combat of World War I is waged. Okay, here we go. Right, what do we have here? Twin-engined heavy fighters. They're DOT. Now we've got a pair. We've got an element. We have an element. Alright, here's another ability that we have. The 180, which for the X-Wing players, if there are any watching, this is the K turn basically. This lets us do, like, you know, some Maverick type pilot shit in the game. So if we activate this, what it does is that it will still move the aircraft forward, but by the time it gets to the end of its maneuver, it will be facing the other way, 180. So that's literally it. So okay, we've got a superior position. We're just gonna try focus fire one of these dudes and then switch on to the next one. There's not much they can do because we are in a pretty good position here. Okay, we'll split up. Because they're splitting up, they're doing a defensive split of some kind. We're gonna have our first fighter chase down this first bandit, and our second fighter chase down this other bandit here. Okay, away we go. Yep, got it. Easy. It's the end of the First World War. You rank corporal. I believe there are hidden missions, but when I first played the game, and since then, I don't think I ever realized that there were hidden missions. I think there are. We'll come back to that another time. Right, Second World War. Okay, 1939, the destruction of Paris. The German blitzkrieg begins with the nuking of Paris. I completely forgot about that, the use of nuclear weapons in this game. Air patrols discovered the vengeful German bombers too late. Okay, so Paris has just been nuked. The Allies are going to try to shoot down the bombers as they are escaping. Okay. Right. So it's just a replay of the last mission, except this time the enemy is in the superior position. And what we're gonna do... what are we gonna do? If I 180 this dude, since this other fighter here, our second fighter, does not have that ability, he'll be going in alone. But this other guy has a shield. Okay, no, we're not gonna do the 180 just yet. Yeah, we'll turn hard right, hit down south here. Okay. They're gonna get shots in on us first, because they're still 90 degrees on, they still have a positional advantage. I'm gonna activate shields on our lagging fighter. No, we're not gonna boost just yet. We need to make hard turn. Okay, swinging around this way. Activate shields on the second fighter. Okay, now 180. Continue the hard right turn for our lagging fighter here now. So yeah, even when you're doing wild maneuvers than that, your plane still can take snapshots. We got that going there. Right, we're gonna tail this fighter here. The right rudder is jammed, so they're gonna have some harder time turning to the right. Yeah, you have this kind of level to it, depth to it. It usually doesn't play too much into the game because of how fast the combat is, but it's a nice touch. It's a nice attention to detail. Okay, we're going to continue turning to the right here with a fighter that doesn't have the 180 ability. Okay, almost gone. See you and destroy that dude. Yes, we will boost up fast here. Close the distance. Okay, splash one. Okay, got some shots in there. Yeah, okay, we'll get him here. We took some damage. Might have been able to have avoided it. Now I'm still quite happy with opening play. I should have split them up. Should have split our element up to go left and right, and defensive split of our own. That was a slight lapse in my judgment there. But hey, everyone survived. We got the kills. Good game. Right, new rank sergeant. Okay, 1940, the gassing of London. The Luftwaffe Experimental Division deploys the first planes capable of carpet bombing civilian populations with poison gas. It gets worse from here, folks. The war crimes do get worse from here. That much I kind of remember. Okay, so we're going up against our first bomber type unit. We need to be careful, because what they do is that they lay a trail of gas, and if we fly through it, we take damage, and it also reduces our ability to maneuver. So, what are we gonna do? We're just gonna take them head on and try to nail them in the head on pass. Because I don't think they have guns, if I recall. Yeah, they have no weapon stats. So that's what we're gonna do. But we have shields. The shields will protect us, but only one of our fighters has that. Okay, let's go. Oh, they're coming in right real fast. Okay, we need to slow down. Right, okay, no, we're not gonna be able to finish him off like this. Both rudders jammed. Okay. This guy's gonna clip us here with the gas. This guy, yeah, he definitely will as well. How are we gonna play this? We turn into the left here. We're just gonna go into the gas on this side. No real point going 180. Oh, is there? We have enough damage to knock this guy out. He's about to deploy the gas. We're not gonna be able to quite get out of it. We could try. We have the shields here that will protect us. So we're gonna turn into the left here, and then the second turn we'll activate the shields and get past the gas. This guy is just gonna have to take his time, get around this side, and then maybe we 180, get in behind. I don't think they can deploy gas for more than 2 turns. We're about to find out. Okay. Activate shields here. Trying to go in as slow as we can. Okay, yeah, we've got the range. Keep our distance. There we go, got it. Right. This guy is heavily damaged. Right, we're gonna split up. Split up our boys here. Okay, we can 180 here. Yeah, we'll do that. Swing around this way, swing around this way. Might be able to get him on the hit-on pass here. Nope, couldn't quite get that. Oh, we have 180 ability on this second fight as well. Got a couple of snapshots there. Wasn't quite enough to kill him. Should be able to get him here. Yeah, there we go. Slash 2. We didn't take any hits. Oh yeah, we didn't. Okay. If I recall, I always had problems back in the day with these gas clouds things. Never quite took the time to think things through, but we're doing all right today. Okay, 1941. Shooting the messenger. German scout balloons are spotted near the Russian border. Rumors of a two-front war begin to escalate. Okay. This is the Operation Barbarossa. Right, so we got the balloons here. these guys are a little bit dangerous because they have very hard-hitting weaponry, and if I recall, they are 360. So I don't actually know if there's a way to complete this mission without taking a hit. But what I usually do is I just try to double team one and then switch to the second. And that usually goes alright. We have a new ability available to us. It's this 360. Basically, it's exactly what it is. We fly along in a line, and as the plane is going along this line, it will just turn around in one full circle and basically start blasting everybody like John Wick. Yeah, but we're not gonna do that just yet. I'm gonna focus this guy up here. Okay, we have superior range. That's what I'm getting at here. But damn, maybe I should have made my approach just a little bit slower on that. Oh, we got him. Okay. Okay, we're not gonna turn in immediately. Because if we do that, we're just gonna get hit a lot, and we're not gonna be able to get our guns on target for that long. Okay, now turn back around here. There we go. Okay, slow down our approach. Slow down a lot more. Got him. All right. I think that's the first time that I actually got 4 stars at that mission. Okay, 1942. Fire with fire. British forces learn of a duster being transferred to a forward airbase and plan to capture the wreckage. Unlocking the secrets of the bioweapon is of paramount importance. Right, so the duster is the light bomber, single engine light bomber that we encountered in which one was it? This mission. So we're gonna try and get one of our own of this variant of aircraft and weapon system. Okay, we once again outnumbered. It's a 3-2. Got these dots again. Right, we're gonna focus the dots first. We have 180 and shields on both. Okay, right, we can work with that. I'm gonna swing around to the left side here. They look like they're trying to bracket us. We'll try and isolate one of these dudes. And it didn't quite work out the way I thought it would. I'm gonna start shielding this dude here. This guy's gonna come in close with the gas. We're gonna have to be very careful with this. Once we get to the second turn here, we're gonna have to turn away. But I want this fighter to the north, engage this dot to the north, and our second fighter here that's shielding up, he's gonna get caught in the crossfire. Alright, there we go. Okay, we received some shots there from the south fighter, but we've only taken like 10% damage or so. We are going to yeah. I'm gonna 180 here. Since we already used up our ability on that, I'm not gonna be able to turn around too much. Now this guy's gonna start deploying gas. We need to be careful. I don't think our fighter will be caught in on the gas cloud here. We're just outside the range. That means there's no point in trying to turn into the left here. We'll just get caught. Not quite get out. Or can we? Can we beat them? We're gonna try. We're gonna try this maneuver here. We want to turn into the left as these guys are turning off to the right. Yeah. We'll try that. Our planes are more maneuverable, so we should be able to turn into their turning circle much easier. Right, okay, we received some damage. Yeah, okay, both rudders are jammed and we are smoking heavily, but we're only about 50% in HP. This guy's about to fly into his own gas cloud by his own teammate. This guy's almost dead. We're going to, yeah, so we can't move left or right anymore because both our rudders are jammed. So we'll just slow down, min speed, try to get as much firing time as possible. We are going to turn slightly to the left here. Try to get some shots on, and then we have the shield available to get us past the gas cloud after this is done. Wow, okay, so we got this guy, we got that guy, and this guy's almost dead. Okay. Okay, we have our rudder damage repaired. But we have still smoking. That's all right. Yeah, okay, we got this. Okay. 2 stars. Right, warrant officer. 1943, secret weapons. The Germans advanced their technology so rapidly, the British are taken by surprise when a new secret weapon is deployed, the flying wing. Alright. This guy is a little bit similar to the barrage balloon, the scout balloon, except I'm pretty sure this guy has a much longer range. That's the way I would call it. But I don't think he can shoot 360. I think he only has a 270 range. I might be completely wrong about that, but we're gonna find out. We're gonna find out. Right, so we're gonna split off here. Try getting behind this guy. We don't have any... Okay, we do have a boost on our middle fighter here. Do that. Okay, he's turning around. Okay, we're gonna be able to swing in around with our northernmost fighter. Need to be careful to keep our range here. We're getting it behind. Make a slow approach. We might have slightly more range. We're about to find out. Slow down. Boost again. Just in range, almost out of range. Okay. Continue swinging around. Okay, let's see what happens. Yeah, okay. Good hits, no return fire. Continue our boost here. Alright, alright. Good damage, good damage. Okay. Well, almost half health. Both fighters damaged. Okay. We need to make sure we don't overshoot here, because then we will get blasted. Which makes me think maybe we need to start turning away. Yeah, we'll start turning away. Okay, both fighters are damaged. Okay. Yeah, we'll turn away this way then. Alright, slow down. Should have 180 there with this aircraft. Okay, we're 180 now. Min speed. Almost there. Younger me never quite figured out this. It's that, oh, we can't actually flank around. I always took damage. I always went in like kind of close and head on. The concept of using your superior range to kill the enemy didn't occur to 10-year-old me. There we go, we got him. Okay. Pretty sure it's also another first time I got 4 stars on this specific mission. Pilot officer, okay, right. We've gone from the enlisted into the commissioned officer ranks. Nice. 1944, alright. Sky goes dark. The British have pushed the Axis forces too hard, and they are now striking back directly with wave after wave of their latest bomber technology. Where are the Americans? Maybe in this timeline, the Americans don't get involved in the Second World War. That's what it looks like to me. Okay. Alright, our first like heavy bomber, twin engine, the Turtle. They've got gas, they've got guns, they're actually pretty fast. Okay. I can't recall what the characteristics of this specific aircraft is. Because around about this point, my memory is basically gone. Okay, yeah, we've already captured the enemy technology from the previous mission, so we have gas available. Might be able to, yeah, might be able to make use of that. Okay, let's just see how fast they can move. Okay. Let's close the distance here. The boost, probably should have done that earlier. Okay, we need to be careful here because they have gas themselves. They're probably going to start deploying it. We don't have shields. Okay, maybe we don't boost. We just play it cool for now. Okay. We'll focus this guy. We'll double team this dude. And on this second pass here, we'll deploy gas so that if this southernmost bomber decides to turn into the right, we've got a screen up. Okay, we need to keep our axis of approach pretty steep here. We don't want to fly into the gas that he's going to deploy. Okay. Nice, nice. Okay, both letters jammed. Okay, good. Predictable. Okay. Got him. Splash 1. Okay. I do think they do have front forward guns. They do have a weapon stats that the Duster doesn't have. How are we gonna do this right? Okay. Thinking of deploying a gas cloud along here. And we'll swing around this way. Like that. Yeah, okay, let's try this. Okay. Continue our turn to the slight left. Yeah, they do have front guns. Okay. Right. Really engage. We're just gonna turn hard and boost this away. Try to get in around. Oh no, if we do that, we might run into our own gas here. Okay, that's a much better approach. Okay. We're gonna take a slow, lazy left. Okay. Gun jam until the next turn. Right, we're gonna a turn with that. Swing around to the left. Okay. We're gonna have to wait for this gas cloud here to dissipate before this fighter can turn back to re-engage. But our initial fighter that's already U-turned here, he's gonna be able to get some shots in. Okay, left rudder jammed. Okay, that's good. Right, yeah, we're just gonna have to bypass this way. The shots didn't quite go the way I thought it would. Ah, damn, we're gonna take a lot of damage here now. Yikes. We'll just stay and commit to it then. Here we go. Ah, that's bad. He's toast. That's our first loss for the campaign. Oh, he survived? Gun jam. No, he's dead. He's dead. He's going down. Oh no, he died a hero. Okay. Right rudder jammed. Okay. Almost got this guy. Should have closed the distance there a little bit closer. Okay, here we go. Come on. Yes, okay. One star. Yep, we did lose a plane. Ah, damn. Now that I know, kind of gauge the range and confirm that they do have a front gun, might be able to redo that mission with better success by ranked up the flying officer. Right, 1945, raiding the palace. The British decide to strike back and hard. An elite squadron of aircraft penetrates deep into enemy territory and targets the floating palace. This is like the first boss fight of the campaign. Yeah, this massive airship that you've got. Okay. We are going to. Oh, okay. I don't recall having this many planes in the campaign. We got 4 fighters. Okay. Well, we know how to deal with this. We're just going to. Okay. Our first element here has boost and 180. Our second element here has 180 and shields. Okay, first we'll just deal with the guards and whatnot. So we have superior range. We just need to take our approach quite slow once we get into gun range, and we can knock them out before they can return fire. Okay, slow down, slow down. Right. I kind of recall what this airship can do. I think it has a 360 of it as well, and pretty long range. Okay, we got both of the balloons. They're going down. We can try test this now, can't we? Yep. They're turning in over here to the right. I'm gonna boost our boys that way, and we're gonna swing around this way with the second element. Try get in behind, see if the gun really is 360, and also test the range. Right, we're gonna continue one more turn. One more turn extending out here. Okay, now we'll turn in. Here we go. Slow approach. Okay. Either we have superior range and we haven't quite gotten into these firing arcs, or they are not able to fire backwards. Let's see. Okay, both elements are now engaged. Okay, we're looking good. We need to be careful here because we need space to turn around without getting shot in the back. Okay, yeah, they can shoot back to the rear. We just took a shot there. Right, we are going to shield up and get out of here. Yeah, we're gonna have to turn this away. That's the way to get out of dodge. We're only at about half health on the boss. Okay, time to leave. Make another approach. Not good. Took a lot of hits here. So both rudders jammed on this fighter, left rudder jammed on that fighter. Oh, I can't hover over this guy and bugged out. Yikes. Okay. 180, 180. Continue our turn here. Oh, we can still 180 even with the rudders jammed. Okay. Nice. Good snapshots. Okay, turn back in. Should be able to get this guy here. Yeah. We'll just stay with it. Stay on this attack run. Gonna take some hits in return before we finish it. No, we got him. Got him. Okay. I kind of know how to complete the mission now without taking any real damage. Just need to take our time with that approach. And once we get close, turn away before we get into range. Alright, 1946. Turning the tide. Axis forces scrambled their air fleet and put on constant patrols. Striking against their homeland in the future will be difficult unless a path is cleared through. Okay. This is like a... Ooh. Oh, this is a big dogfight. Okay, we got 5 bandits in the air. We've got our section of 4 fighters. We've got gas shield, gas boost, gas U-turn, gas boost. Okay, very, yeah. We'll split up into elements again. We'll nail these 2 fighters here, the green and gray. Nail them first and then swing into the 3 blues. Okay, took some damage there. Ah, damn. Okay. Right. Both rudders jammed on 2 of our fighters. Oh no, right rudder jammed on this fighter here. God damn it. Thought our approach looked a little bit better than it did. Ah, this is not gonna go well actually. I think the better strat would have been to just turn around immediately and start using our gas. Yeah. Alright, we'll see. A lot of damage. That's a lot of damage. Okay. Right. This guy's gonna go down. We're gonna deploy gas. This guy can swing it around on this dude here. And we are in good position on this side. Okay. They don't have any special abilities on any of their fighters. We're looking good. Right, okay. So this guy's going down. This guy's almost dead and this one's heavily damaged. We just need to avoid our gas here. Okay. Okay, both are going down. Okay, nice. Swinging everybody else back to the north. Okay, we'll try to regroup everybody. Try to focus this guy here. Okay, let's try to finish this dude first. And then switch. Okay, here we go. Nice. Yep, 2 stars. We lost the dude. That's our second loss of the campaign. Light Lieutenant. 1947. Deep Frost. A roaming squadron of dusters with a Bombino escort. Avoided British fighters for far too long in the frozen north. Okay. Oh boy. Right, 4 dusters and the flying wing. We kind of know how to deal with this. Okay, we've got gas of our own. Alright, I think we're going to try to do what I was talking about earlier. We're going to try and deploy our own gas cloud, let them fly into it, and then we'll deal with the flying wing the way we know how, getting behind it. But how fast these guys are, yikes, okay. Make sure we avoid our own gas here. Might get caught here on this side. Yeah, okay. Around this way. This way. This is what we should have done for the previous mission. Would have evened the odds in our favor. Okay, we managed to just get out of that one. They can only expend gas for 2 turns, I believe. That's the special ability that they have. Should be alright here, I think. Let's see. Nope. How did we get past that? I think... No, we shouldn't have gone away with this. Okay, we need to be careful on this approach here. If we don't nail him mid-maneuver, both our fighters here are going to fly through gas. This guy's heavily damaged. Okay. No, we gotta turn away this way. Okay, he's dead. Can we get out of here? I think we can. I'm gonna deploy gas on this fighter here. This other fighter will be able to clear that easily, and we should be able to catch one of these dudes. And back into the north. Okay. Ah, damn. Even though it was still going down, still ate it. Yikes. Okay, that's not good. Ah, dangerous, dangerous. I close the distance here, get guns on target. Okay, deploy gas with this fighter. We'll also deploy gas. Should be able to avoid colliding with our own gas. We should be able to catch at least one of these bombers. Yeah, okay, we got that dude. Okay, he's gone. This guy's still pretty healthy, but we're trailing him, which we don't want to do. Keep some distance. Okay. Damn it. Okay. Not good, not good. This guy's dissipating. If we try to fly up north here, we're just gonna get caught in everybody's clouds. If we fly off to this side, then we should be okay in getting past this. This guy, he's not looking too hot. Okay. Oh, damn. That might have been a big mistake on my part. We still have the flying wing to deal with. Mistakes were made. This guy's gone. This guy's almost dead. Both of them are almost nearly dead. Okay. Right, we can still finish the mission. We're okay. Finish off this dude. We need to regroup our fighters. Okay. Turn back around. Flying wings over here. Okay, get the element back together. We're not gonna try play around with the gas for the flying wing. It moves really slow, and I think they'd be able to avoid it. And by the time we get close enough to, you know, make it fly into the gas, we'll be in gun range. Right, we're gonna have to use our heavily damaged fighter as bait. Have our other fighter with the boost getting around behind him. Or maybe. Okay, let's see. Okay. Maybe it might be the other way around. Have our heavily damaged fighter swinging behind. Yeah, okay, we can do that. Keep his attention preoccupied with our healthy fighter. Alright, getting behind. Okay. Deploy gas just for the fun of it. See what happens. Slow down our speed here. Okay, it looks like our fire rate is slowed down because of the damage. That is cool. Alright, half damage. Okay, both fighters have been jammed. We can swing around with our healthy fighter now. Okay, we're getting there. He might just be able to do it all on his own. Yeah, we got him. 2 stars. Yikes. Okay, we're now squadron leader. Right, 1948. A chance at glory. Brave pilots across the country volunteered to be bait in an attempt to draw the enemy out from their forward airfields. Oh boy. Where have I seen that one before? Okay. Oh. Okay, so we got a flying wing, a heavy bomber, and 2 of their twin engine fighters. We have only gas available on 1 of our aircraft. Got gas on the bomber, and that's about it. Right. We're gonna fly away and then start using the gas to our advantage. Try to even the odds that way. We know that a single fighter is more than enough to knock out one of the flying wings. Okay. Continue flying forward. Okay, I'm gonna split up here. No, one of the fighters will be able to get in behind us that way. I'll keep both our fighters together because I want to utilize the gas cloud, get everybody to get in behind it. Okay, they're getting close into range. But if we deploy the gas now, they'd have time to evade. We have to wait 1 more turn. Okay, let's try it now. Turn this way to the left and then switch back to the right. Boost up behind here. not good. Didn't quite go the way I planned it. Shoot. Okay, maybe might be able to get something out of this. Okay. Might be able to get this guy. We need to remember, these guys have fun forward guns. Okay, no, hang on. No, we won't engage just yet. Still continue deploying the gas. Okay, nice. We are smoking that dude. Turn slightly to the left here. Okay, we got a guy with just gas alone. Let's see if we can do the same again. Yeah, okay, got some hits there. Okay, he's also going down. Okay, this guy's already heavily damaged. Oh, we're getting to the edge of the map. Oh boy, I'm not entirely sure what happens. Oh, I can't even move the... Ah, damn. We flew off the map border. Okay. I don't think I've ever had that situation where I flew off the map border. I don't recall ever that happened, but now we know. Okay. Now I kind of know what we need to do. Let's try this again. Okay. I'm moving to avoid it now slightly. Okay, got some hits there on the bomber. Okay, got hits on that fighter. Okay, need to watch out for the map border. Slightly to the left, use our boost to keep our fighters in formation like this. This is the thing that if you play the X-Wing miniatures game, that you kind of needed to know how to keep your fighters in formation. When you're doing a turn like this, the guy on the inner side of the turn has to go slower. If you want to keep the formation in tandem, that is. You can, of course, just turn them at the same speed, but then the formation kind of looks the same on paper, but one fighter will be out ahead of the other, and depending on the tactical situation, you always need to take that into account. Important stuff for high-level play for X-Wing. Okay, we're gonna juke him this way. Yep, and it turned back this way. Map border, we're getting close to the map border again. Don't mind. Okay, continue our turn. I like that. Gun is jammed on him, he would have actually gotten shots there. Oh! He repaired it just in time. Shoot, okay. Damn, okay, if we 180, I can't recall which way it turns 180. Shoot, okay, no, we're not gonna risk that then. We just boost away. Not good, not good. Okay, heavily damaged, it's smoking, both of us damaged, okay. We should be able to get this last fighter with it. Misplays on my part. Okay, we're gonna need to start maneuvering to deal with the flying wing. Almost dead, you ought to die in the next turn or so. Yeah, we got him, okay. Boost around this way. Oh, what is it, still damage? No, we can move. Okay, slow down this fighter, continue with the southernmost fighter, see which... Okay, they're trying to focus our southernmost fighter, we use him as bait then. Okay, turn back in here. Right, and we just do what we did in previous mission. sit just behind the flying wing at slowest speed possible. Boost our other fighter around. Okay, both fighters jammed. Oh, forgot to slow down. Oh, okay. Turn away, turn away. Okay, nice. Just got out of the firing arc there. Fine. Okay, half health. Okay, got both behind him now. Yeah, he's gonna be toast here. Got it. Okay. 1 star. We didn't lose anybody. Alright, 1949 on the offensive. After years of relative stalemate, the British finally put the Axis forces on the defensive. They leave hundreds of guard balloons across their borders. I don't remember this mission at all. Nope. Oh my. Okay, so we've got a heavy bomber. Okay. We gotta take our time. Focus fire on these dudes. Try not to fly into the middle of them. We have gas available on one of our fighters. Okay. Yeah, we'll take this line and focus this dude here on the south. Okay, we'll start deploying gas. Okay. Oh, damn. We didn't quite do enough damage here because I didn't have both fighters engaging. Why does this guy not shoot? Is it because I'm deploying gas? We can't fire our guns? Ah, damn. Ah, mistakes. Okay, didn't quite go the way I planned it. Oh, I forgot. This guy also has a front gun as well. God damn it. Okay. Okay, just the time. You turn here, you turn with both of them actually. Let's deal with the bomber first. Careful here. We're gonna get caught in gas, so we'll continue our hard right turn. Okay, nice. Both of us jam. Nice. That simplifies things. We might have just been out of arc for that initial attack there. That's why our second fighter didn't fire. Or we can't fire when we're deploying gas. Either or. Need to find out later. Experiment. Okay, he's toast. Turn around. Right. Now, let's try and isolate one of these guys over here. We'll take this guy. Take him first. Okay, up this way. Right. Okay, slow down, slow down. Got the element all concentrated. Should be able to knock this guy out before they return fire. Yeah, okay. Now I'm gonna turn away. Deploy gas as well. Did I just hurt myself with that one? I thought we had just enough distance to get away from that. Shoot, okay. No matter, no matter. Okay. Swing around this way. Boost. Okay, swing it around. Okay, we're gonna take this angle here so that we don't fly into the pair that's just behind. Make sure we've got arcs on the target here. Okay, slow down, slow down. I might need to make 2 passes with this one. Nope, we got him. Okay. Can we continue with this attack run? I think we can. Yeah, okay. I think we should be good here. Might be able to finish both of them off. Make sure our arcs are in sight here. Okay, got him. Right where the jammed. Slow down, slow down. Got it. Okay. 2 stars. Kind of already figured out how to do it without getting damage. We're now Wing Commander. Okay. The final mission, 1950. Alright. Fall of the Empire. In the final moments of the war, British fighters battle their way to the last remaining command and control behemoth. Okay, so the last boss fight. I don't think I've actually gotten this far in the campaign before. I can't recall. We'll have to find out. Okay, we've got our squadron of 4 guys again. We have boost and shields, that's all, no gas. Alrighty. Okay. We need to be careful because they have front guns, let's not forget that. Right away. Okay. Around this way. Put shields just in case, just in case. Okay. How do we want to do this? We need to be careful. We're getting close to the behemoth here with our lead fighters. We've got enough distance to the gas clouds here, but if I continue with this turn and he continues to the left, we're not going to be able to get out of it. Oh, we do have shields. Okay, we can get out of it. Okay. Left rudder jammed. We have to use our shields here. We're gonna have to use shields on this guy as well. We're gonna go max speed, fly through it. Not gonna be able to turn around with this guy. And we can. Just have to use his shields on the next turn to get out of that. Okay, we'll take the shots here. Okay, nice. Both buttons jam. Good. That simplifies things. We can just stay in his blind spot there and engage. We'll be able to nail this guy fairly easily now. Okay, shields get across on the other side. Okay, this guy... Oh, not quite. Both buttons are still jammed. That's good. Okay. Just need to keep along this axis here. Should be able to finish him off. Okay, we'll turn in this way. Boost this guy. Get in close. Not doing enough damage here. Both buttons are still jammed. Okay, keep up that. This should be enough firepower to knock this guy out. Okay, both his buttons are jammed. That's good. Slow down here then. Are we gonna get caught in the gas here? I don't think so. Yeah, okay, we're okay. Shields up. Fly past that. Both buttons damage. Keep our line of attack this way. Alright. I didn't actually intend to play through the whole campaign, but I've been having too much fun. I completely forgot I am actually recording. Yikes. Okay. Should be able to finish him here. Finish both of them here. Yes. Both bombers are going down in flames. Okay. One big guy left. Alright. Use our boost. No, not that guy. Just yet. Okay. Be careful here not to get into gun range. Alright. Angle of attack is still quite shallow. Just want to be careful here. Try not to take any hits. Alright, looks good. Slow down. Boost up the second element. Okay, should be able to get into range just about now. Okay, continue maneuvering around with the second element. Right, first element's engaged. Slow down, folks, slow down. Okay, after this turn, we're gonna peel this fighter off because we'll get into gun range. Okay, peel off, shield up. This guy's also actually getting pretty close as well. We'll just be on the safe side, turn away and shield up. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Second element now turn into engage. Yep, didn't receive any fire there. Very nice. Slow down. Swing the first element back in. Okay. Firing range. Trying to make our exit to the right here since they are turning off to the left. Start making our slight left turn here. Okay. Try to disengage with the second element. Shield up. Okay, here we go. Both of others jam, smoking heavily damaged. I think we can stick with this attack one just one more turn. No, not with this fighter. I'm gonna peel him off. Shield up. Okay, now we turn away with this guy. Oh, forgot to turn these guys around, my man. Okay. Okay, we're taking our time, no need to rush. Okay, here we go. This ought to be the last attack one. Get everybody in together. Okay, here we go. There we go. Stack up the whole section. Go down, everybody. Almost dead. Okay, we'll carry on through. It might take a hit here. Yeah, I'll take some hits. Ah, well. 3 stars. I'll take it. Group captain. And that's it. That's the end of the war. Yeah, I'll go see if I can find out if there are actually secret missions if you get all the stars and whatnot. But that's the end of this video. Gone on long enough as it is. So yeah, hopefully you might get more games like this going on in the future. I don't know. There is a more complex one that recently got released. It was a Battle of Britain turn-based air combat dogfighting game. I can't remember what it was called. It was published by Slytherin. Yeah, I'll go. I think I might take a look at that. But all I remember from the the beta test that they gave out, the demo, sorry, it was just it really got kind of boring really fast because there wasn't much variation and you only had like a handful of aircraft. But yeah, it wasn't that fun. It doesn't have the kind of charm that this game has. But anyways, yeah, thanks for watching.